Did you know that Chase, Capital One, and Citibank are issuing EIN only business credit cards? Well, if you don't, I want you to stick around till the end of today's conversation because I'm going to reveal something that you're going to love. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. How are you today? I hope you're all doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous, if you were to ask me. If you are doing as great as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka and let's roll. In today's conversation, I want to talk to you about high-limit EIN only business credit cards. So we're going to actually review, we're going to compare and contrast Chase Inc. Business Unlimited credit card, Capital One Spark Cash for Business, and Citi Business Advantage Platinum Select. Okay, and those are EIN only business credit cards. A lot of folks, we've seen people saying no, those are not EIN only business credit cards. They are indeed EIN only business credit cards. The only thing is, some people don't know how to apply for those cards. They really they just believe that they just need to have an EIN, and they probably have an LLC, and they have to go online and just put in the numbers, and then the unfortunate thing is that their personal credit is being checked, so they get a hard pull. You've got to be strategic in applying for an EIN business credit card from either Citi, Capital One, and Chase. And in today's conversation, I'm going to break it down for you so you understand. You need to understand that to apply for an EIN only business credit cards, you need to have an EIN, of course. You need to have a business, of course, but most importantly, the way you run your business must be very, very, very clear. You need to segregate operationally, legally, financially, structurally, your business from your personal affairs. In other words, an independent observer, anybody else that you pick in the street, if they start looking at your business, they need to see that there is a clear distinction between your business affairs and your personal affairs. And that's the first thing you need to do. The second thing you need to do is you need to be very, very clear in terms of your financial situation. In other words, you got to create a compelling financial projection, financial vision. And you can only do that through, you have a lot of ways to do that, but you can do this through a compelling business plan. This is where you actually explain to lenders that you have a viable business with a proof of concept, with products they have a proof of concept, and that you intend to use the credit card funds to further your business. Before I get into the actual review here, please check out this short evaluation video. It tells you about our method when it comes to evaluating, categorizing, and listing credit cards on this show. Check this out. All right, let me first now review the first card here. We have the Inc. Business Unlimited credit card, and this is a great EIN only business credit card. And we love the fact that this card is replete with rewards. You have the rewards rate. You have a 1% cashback on everyday purchase made for your business. The intro purchase APR is 0% for 12 months. Fantastic. There is an intro bonus of $750. The annual fee is $0, and the regular APR oscillates between 13.24% and 19.24% variable. And so when you think about the Chase Inc. Business Unlimited credit card, you have to think about the fact that you can earn rewards faster with employee cards at no additional cost. You can set individual spending limits for greater control. You have fraud protection. You have zero liability. That's pretty good, right? And then you have a lot of ways to redeem rewards. You can get cash back. You can get travel. Travel rewards, so you can book your business travel through Chase Ultimate Rewards. You can redeem for rental cars, hotel stays, or fly any class on most major airlines with no restrictions or blackout dates on airfare. You can also qualify for Apple Ultimate Rewards store benefits or gift cards. What am I trying to say here? What I'm trying to say here is that you have a large constellation of rewards when you go with the Inc. Business Unlimited credit card. And the cool thing here is that it's not about being a big business or a small business. It doesn't matter. It's all about fulfilling the criteria that Chase wants to have for this particular business credit card. And you also have travel and purchase coverage. So if you have a business that will benefit from Chase's travel and purchase coverage benefits, that's fantastic, because you have auto rental, collision damage waiver, you have travel and emergency assistance services, you have roadside dispatch, you have purchase protection, and you have extended warranty protection. You also, with this card, we love the fact that Chase has a large array of financial tools. For example, you can manage your cash flow, you can build your business credit, you can get insight into your business, you can separate business and personal expenses, and you can refer. And what we love with the Chase is that you can also refer business owners. Think about that. If you already have any Chase Inc. card, you can earn up to 100,000 points per year by referring somebody else, by referring another business owner. Let me talk to you now about the Chase Inc. Business Unlimited credit card application. And again, I want to specify this is an EIN only business credit card. If you know how to apply, you have to be very strategic, and I'm going to show you how to do it. First of all, do not apply online. Don't go when you go to the Chase's platform and they show you the link apply now. Do not apply online. What you want to do is you want to go to the nearest Chase Bank branch, and you want to discuss with someone in the business loans and credit cards department. You want to print. Now I'm going to show you how the application looks like, but you only want to print and study this application form long before you head to the branch. So this is the application. You can see here the first snapshot. They want to know about your personal info, so you have to put your officer title, whether you're the CEO, the founder, your first name, last name, everything else, your date of birth. And then you have they're asking you for your tax ID type, your social security number, your address. The third snapshot here is they want to have more info about the business, the total gross annual income, the company's legal structure, whether it is an LLC or LP or sole proprietorship. Again, you gotta have anything else but a sole proprietorship. If you want to qualify for an EIN only business credit card, in general, you need to be anything else but a sole proprietorship. And we're showing you the fourth form here. You can see here they want to know more information about the business. Again, they're continuing here. And the next to last here, they want you to tell them about the business category you're in, the business type, and your estimated monthly spend on the card. And the last part is you need to sign. Okay. One thing I want to say here is that before you go to the local branch, before you go to the Chase Bank branch, make sure you have a business plan. Make sure you have the financial statements for the last 3 years, annual and monthly. Make sure you have business tax returns, personal tax returns, business licenses and permits, social media accounts, media mentions, if any. When you go, be prepared, and you want to print out this application online, you want to study it, and you want to fill it out. But then you sit down with a live person when you talk to them, and you tell them specifically that you would like to have an EIN only business credit card. If you apply it online, the algorithm will just pull your personal credit, and that algorithm will put it so fast you'll be like, whoa, I got a hard pull. Yes, you got a hard pull. So you want to do it at a branch or over the phone, but you want to speak to someone. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another section of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. We are still having a conversation today about EIN only business credit cards, and we are comparing and contrasting the Inc. Business Unlimited credit card, the Capital One Spark Cash for Business, and Citi Business Advantage Platinum Select card. Let's talk now about the Capital One Spark Cash for Business. So when you think about this card, it's a great card. For a business, it's a great card. You have a large, I would say, a large array of rewards. You can earn a one-time $500 bonus when you spend $4,500 in the first 3 months from account opening. You have unlimited 2% rewards that you can be putting, be putting thousands of dollars back into your business, and you can redeem at any time with no minimums. We love that. And they do even have a new card member offer, so you can earn more as you spend the card. There is no annual fee for the first year, and then it becomes $95 after that. And one thing I want to say here is that we love Capital One Spark Cash for Business because not only is it an EIN only business credit cards, but it also offers things like fraud coverage and alerts, free employee cards. The purchase rate is 21% variable. You can spend above your limit. Once you establish that relationship with Capital One, you can spend above your limit. You actually the minimum payment is 10% of the balance up to your credit limit. Okay. And you can manage, they have a lot of features that we love. So you can manage, in other words, you have payment flexibility, automatic payments, transaction details, recurring transactions, year-end summaries, and purchase records. So Capital One is making available to you a suite of tools that will allow you to manage your business, to manage your activities, to manage your transactions, to dig into your transactional history and see what's really going on, right? So you have access to, you also have employee access. So you have free employee cards. This is pretty good. We love that. Spend limits and account managers. And you can travel, so there's no foreign transaction fees. And you have roadside assistance. And you also have service and protection, as I said earlier. You have account access, customer support 24/7. You have fraud alerts, security alerts, $0 for liability, extended warranty and protection. Card lock, this is a great tool, right? So you can lock your card or an employee's if it has been misplaced, lost, or stolen. Now I want to talk to you about the application process. And I'm going to repeat again exactly what I said earlier for Inc. Business. The process here, the strategy is analogous to what I said earlier about the Inc. Business Unlimited credit card. In other words, you want to go to the nearest Capital One bank branch, and you want to sit down, you want to have a convo with someone in the business loans and credit cards department. Do not apply online. If you applied online, their algorithm, the Capital One algorithm, will actually pull your personal credit. People think that you're probably thinking that it's someone, it's a human being sitting there at Capital One that's doing the hard pull. No, everything is automated. Do you know how many people apply for a Capital One credit card, business credit card on a single day? They don't have the resources to have a person doing the hard pull. It's automated. So if you applied online, before you know it, you'll get a notification that, hey, listen, your personal credit was just pulled. You don't want that. So you want to sit with the person. And before you do this, I'm going to show you very shortly, I'm going to show you what the form looks like, the application form. And what you want to do is you want to print this application. You want to fill it out for your own info. You want to study it. You want to see all the questions they're asking so you have the right answers before talking to the loan officers or the credit card department's officer. That way, when you sit with a person, you have all the answers ready. So no need to say but, an or whatever. No, you are ready to roll. Okay. So before you go, make sure that you have a business plan. Same thing. It's so important. A business plan is the fulcrum of a solid credit card application at a business level. Very important. And so are your financial statements for the last 3 years, annual and monthly. Important, folks. Then you have the business tax returns, if you do have them, your 1065 or your 1120. If you have them, your personal tax returns again for the last 3 years. 3 years is just a great ballpark number because it shows consistency and it shows irregularity. Okay. And if you have business licenses and permits, you want to have those. If you have some annual legal contracts that you have to, all the, copies of leases, anything that will make your business look legit, go ahead and do it. Now I want to show you here the form. You can see on the screen here, you see the first form, the screenshot, the Spark Catch. So you have the name, they want your email address and everything else. The second screenshot here, business address, additional business information. The third screenshot, they're asking more information, annual business revenue. Have to fill the form. Is your business headquartered in the United States? They want to see location. The fourth screenshot here, we have more information about your business. Okay. Fifth screenshot here, they want to ask more information about your business, you yourself, your business title, the monthly rent and mortgage. This is at the personal level now. And the sixth screenshot, this is about the terms of the card. I want to talk to you now about the Citi Business Advantage Platinum Select MasterCard. Another fantastic card, fantastic business card. And the card, of course, is replete with rewards. And let's explore a little bit the rewards here. So you have 2x, you can earn 2 advantage miles per dollar spent on eligible American Airlines purchases. You have the same 2x, so you can earn 2 advantage miles per dollar spent on purchases at telecommunications merchants, cable and satellite providers, car rental, and gas stations. And then you have a 1x, so you can earn 1 advantage mile per dollar spent on other purchases. So the intro bonus here is $65,000 miles, right? There is an annual fee of $99 that is waived for the first 12 months. If you remember, the annual fee for Capital One was $95. It was also waived for the first 12 months. And the regular APR here oscillates between 15.99% and 24.99%. So one thing I want to see here is that this card, the Citi Business Advantage Platinum Select MasterCard, is really designed for businesses. When you really look at all the advantages, all the benefits, all the rewards, and the way the cards allow you to reconcile your spending with your financial statements at the business level, it's just fantastic. There are no foreign transaction fees. You have travel benefits. So the first bag is checked free on domestic American Airlines itineraries for you and up to 4 travel companions, and this could be your employees, right? You have preferred boarding on American Airlines flights so you can save time and be more productive. You have another host of benefits that are linked to American Airlines. That makes sense because in the Citi Business, the AA Advantage, the extra A, how do I say this? The AA Advantage, the 2 A's refer to American Airlines. All right, so no wonder all the benefits are linked to American Airlines. And you can earn an American Airlines companion certificates for domestic travel after 30,000 in purchases each card membership year, and card membership is renewed. So it's very important to understand that. You also have mileage benefits. So you can earn 2 miles for every dollar spent on cable and satellite providers, on eligible American Airlines purchases. For those expenses you have made at gas station. So pretty interesting. And we also love the additional benefits. So you can earn more miles with purchases made by employees on authorized user cards. You have 24/7 personal business assistant to help with travel, hotel, and dining arrangements. You can view a summary of transactions by month, last 3 months or prior year by cardholder to streamline your accounting. And you can save money and increase everyday efficiency with special offers from Microsoft, Salesforce, Intuit, and more. We love this is a new addition here. It's an addition in terms of the features, the special offers on Microsoft, Salesforce, and Intuit. Fantastic. Now let's talk about the application, the concrete application process when it comes to the Citi Business Advantage Platinum Select card. This is an EIN only business credit card, and it doesn't matter whether you are an established business or you are a startup, or whether you have bad personal credit, fair personal credit, or excellent personal credit, because we are speaking strictly about EIN only. So again, the modus operandi here is identical to what I told you earlier. In other words, you have to go to the nearest Citibank branch and you want to discuss with someone in the business loans and credit cards department. Very important, folks. Do not apply online. If you apply online, you might get a hard pull. You might lose 10 points off your credit score. Do not apply online. So you want to print. I'm going to show you the application form, what it looks like, and you want to print and study this application form before going to the branch. So here is the application form. So you can see the first screenshot. They want you to tell them about yourself, okay? Your name, your business name, the name you want on the card, okay? The street address. Second screenshot, the business name. They want to have more information about the business, right? So you have that. The third screenshot, they want other information. So the line of business you're in, the number of employees you have, the years in business, the country of business formation, if different from the United States, the authorized officer personal information. The next screenshot, they are asking for a social security number. A lot of folks get it wrong. When an EIN only business credit card application asks for a social security number, it's not because they want to pull your personal credit. They would just want this for identification purposes. There are regulations in the United States, and banks and other credit card issuers and other financial institutions, they need to have they need to follow some regulations in terms of what they call know your KYC, know your customer. So those are for anti-money laundering, AML, anti-AML purposes. But if you don't do it right, they're gonna pull your personal credit. But you gotta know how to do it right. So the next form here is asking about your personal financial information, your annual income. And you have another one where they're asking about your beneficial owner information for the credit card. And the last screenshot here is about the terms of the card. Now I want to quickly talk about what you need to do when you go to the nearest Citibank branch. You need to bring the same elements that I have said earlier for Inc. business and the Capital One Spark Cash for Business. You need to send your business plan, financial statements for the last 3 years, annual and monthly, business tax returns, personal tax returns, and business licenses and permits, social media accounts, media mentions, if any. And you want to speak to a live person. Do not apply online. Do not apply online. Talk to a live person. Okay, so what's the bottom line here, folks? So we have actually compared and contrasted the Inc. Business Unlimited Credit Card, the Capital One Spark Cash for Business, and Citi Business Advantage Platinum Select Card. Which one should you choose? Right now, if you're listening to me and you're thinking, those three cards seem interesting. They have their own pros and cons. They have a lot of interesting things to offer. The first question I want you to think about is, actually, there are 5 criteria that you should choose that you should pay attention to when it comes to choosing the perfect EIN only business credit card for you, especially if you want to decipher which one to choose between the 3. First, you want to consider your existing banking relationship. So we have the Chase Inc. Do you bank right now with Chase? We have the Capital One Spark Cash for Business. Do you bank right now with Capital One? We have the Citi Business Advantage Platinum Select Card. Do you bank with Citibank? A great consideration will be to go with the player, with the institution you're currently banking at. That way, you already have the relationship, and you can parlay that existing relationship into a lending relationship. So you can parlay that banking relationship into a borrowing relationship, into a funding relationship. You have more chances. I'm not saying this is the only way to get fund to get the credit card you want, but you increase your chances a lot more by going to a player who already knows you and with whom you've already played for a long time at the business level, right? Then you want to examine your business's expenditures. You want to look at how you run your business, what kind of expenses you actually charge. You want to look into your income statement, your statement of profit and loss, your P&L, right? And you want to identify the large expenses, the large expense categories. That should tell you where your money goes. And then what you want to do is you want to reconcile those expenses from your P&L to the kind of expenses you can charge on either card. That way you know exactly that you can match the right expenses with the right card. Now, don't get me wrong. You can get 2 cars or 3. I'm not saying you should only stick with 1 card. If your business operations compel you to have, if you find it economically advantageous to go with 1 or 2 or 3 cars, why not? Go ahead. You also want to examine your business's lifestyle. You want to weigh the pros and cons of paying an annual fee. Remember, all of these cars do have an annual fee that is waived the first year. And you want to consider also the fringe benefits in terms of what Inc. business offers versus what Capital One Spark Cash offers and what Citibank Advantage Platinum Select card offers as well. All right, folks. Our pick in today's conversation is Inc. business. We have scored the Chase Inc. business 10 over 10, the Capital One Spark Cash 9.5 over 10, and the Citi Business Advantage Platinum Select card 8.5 over 10. We have actually scored the Citi Business Advantage Platinum Select a little lower because of the prominence that the American Airlines feature has on that card. In other words, if you are a small business owner and you rarely use American Airlines or you don't travel that much, then you really cannot benefit from Citi Business Advantage Platinum Select card, right? But the Chase Inc. business is just open to anyone, really, in our view. But again, this is just our view, and you can still get 2 or 3 cards. You can get all of those cards. You don't have to limit yourself to 1 card. But yeah, Chase 10 over 10, Capital One 9.5 over 10, and the Citi Business 8.5 over 10. Thank you so much for your attention, folks. I really appreciate it. I'll see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.